the person you're always thinking about in your heart, does he miss you too? This divination will give you the answer. This video is about trying to find out what this person has been thinking recently. No matter what kind of relationship you have, whether he is missing you, then choose the set of cards that you resonate with the most.
Form capacity connection.
You can also enhance your connection with the game board
Goodbye.
by abbreviating this person's name in the bullet comments. After choosing, you can enter different areas through different channels. Maybe it's your information. Do you wonder if the person you're thinking of is also missing you? Let's draw a card and look at the information corresponding to you and the person you're asking about. So, what information is given to this set? The card given in this set indicates that the relationship between you two is very pure. There is a part of this that might be you. For such a long time. Especially the person you care so much about, he might be your only one. A person who has so many emotions for the first time, has a deep understanding of emotions and love, maybe because this person includes the deepest experiences. This set may involve some third parties or children, of course. This is a very niche information. And then, this person stands out in the crowd. You both seem to belong to a standout type, but the story between you both seems to be quite short-lived. This might make every encounter between you hurried. Maybe after this contact, I don't know when the next time will be, or every time it's some simple greetings. This kind of small talk, I didn't see your two stories develop a degree of the course. It is said that if pushed further, this group has a card at the beginning, giving information to the top. There's also a part that you may be in different places or disconnected, or even no contact information. This picture gives you two very different future trajectories, or your two geographical locations. You need to be assertive first.
Cancer woman, Gemini.
The energy given by second hand
The
is
next heavier one. Let's see if this person you're asking about has been missing you recently. It seems you haven't integrated into this person's circle. You might have integrated a part of it, but you probably don't know much about the whole picture. Maybe you two don't have many mutual friends. Then this group, Nifan's person, has some other tens of millions of feelings. This energy is heavier and may make him have unrequited or secret crushes, including these. There is some clear third party, but you can feel the emotions of the person you asked. Maybe it's because another person is more involved. He'll think of you because what you bring to him is relatively simple, innocent, and pure. Regarding this card in the middle, there were some between you two. It's simple but very enthusiastic and sincere, including possibly random and fate-like. The atmosphere every time we meet is quite high, including what you show him may also be a neutral personality. Quite positive comparison. The sunshine silk number is more energetic and also such parts. So this person will basically think of you, that is, when there may be some difficulties in his life, he will think of you. And think of you as such a wonderful image. That's all we hope to help you. Next is the second group. Does the person you think about in this group miss you too? Let's see what the situation is between the two of you according to this group's information. This card looks pretty good. Oh, if this set is very heavy in the big pan, you guys had a meal in the past, but there was definitely a period of time that was not smooth, possibly half a year or more. Does the number 568 have a direct connection with the person you asked? Is he a businessman or what information? There might have been some exercises or arguments between the two of you in this set. If there is a relatively large contradiction or harsh words, the direct refusal of this information is also what I give, including this possibility. Last time you had a long crush, but fortunately recently, you two can still have some peaceful communication. However, you can clearly feel that this person, although his attitude towards you is not bad, it might be good to interact with you more recently. But it seems clear that he is pursuing work. I'm messing around with things, but I can clearly feel that he is pursuing work. My personal studies, or rather allotting time for my family and other people, take up a lot of my energy.
So at this time, you can also clearly feel that although his attitude towards you is good, but it doesn't mean you are the most important. Some people seem to go out to play in the hot weather recently, and some people are having barbecue. This group includes Yunnan, Wuzhou, Sichuan, Hunan, Hubei, especially a mountain city and a city with a relatively high temperature. This energy is somewhat heavy. Check if it's your hometown or if there's a significant intersection between you two. This group of lions and Taurus, this friend will be quite heavy, and then the first group of people come to look at the zodiac information of snakes, horses, and mice. Next, let's see if the person you asked about misses you recently. This set misses the point. The previous cards didn't provide any insight, but this card reveals a significant memory loss recently, either you or him. Perhaps a major setback has occurred, or one of you two. The heart and lungs equate to plugging in and out of breath. Recently, there seems to be some minor discomfort. This information also came between the two of you, feeling as if there's been a comparison in the past. The larger displeasure may be a direct quarrel or cold words, including breaking off contact. This has been mentioned before, right? So this group, hey, you all, the duration we know each other is relatively long. This person you painted, he misses you because he has been having a hard time recently, and he could relate to this painting if there is any. If it's a third party, it means he's not getting along well with someone else, whether it's a one-sided love or mutual. In addition to this, he hasn't been particularly happy lately. In addition, your recent interactions with this can be okay, even though this person actually wants to hang your film is quite long.
White shark.
When he thinks of you, it feels like after such a long time in the past, you can be considered an old friend of his. So this person, because of some time in the past, whether it's display or not, still feels quite kind to you. I'm quite familiar with this feeling, even though he thinks about women quite often recently, depending on this group's information. And then, the above is the overall content. I hope it can help you like UP's beat videos. You can like and support if you need one-on-one help. You can also contact me separately. The last one is the third group. The person you're thinking of, has he been missing you recently? Let's first check out the corresponding part of this group's information. These have pairs, those who are interested in the mystery, and it may be recent. understand mysticism, there might be a lot of metaphysics, or it could be watching something like Mysterious One type of films or such novels.
Some people have it.
Recently, you and Min Fan, because of some impulses, what kind of contact do you have? Then, the two of you are of similar age but slightly different. This group must be within the team of 3 years old, including possibly. But one side might seem a bit more mature. This energy exists between the two of you, one practical and the other idealistic. The current one might consider things quite straightforwardly, all judged from a practical perspective, and then there might be another, including my philosophy. Some people just like art, including this kind, and they enjoy traveling. They might also have some outward feelings for the elderly, or one side serves the other. Have done a relatively large, and this group gives more energy to Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. In addition, there may be 3 groups of people, or you have seen the first 2 groups of people to see this group or this group. After you leave, you'll have to watch other groups this week too. Aries will also have this energy. In addition, some people in this group may be in charge, supervise, regulate, or oversee. Next, let's see if he has missed you recently. The energy of this bucket of water is very heavy. Maybe you are watching this video at midnight or in the early morning. This time, I miss you.
Okay. This group is
This is a small
considered...
thought, but this small thought is very superficial. Ask this person. He has been busy with work recently and he is weary. Unless you deliberately seek him out or he deliberately comes to find you, he would have an idea. There are little thoughts, but besides that, if you mean within the time when 2 people are not interacting, whether he is still thinking about you unless you have some clear moments in your social circles to remind him. Otherwise, he basically wouldn't take the initiative to think about things, and another time he is working on his own. Work is not particularly smooth, even if you know this person can barely cope. It's definitely very tiring and busy. There are quite a lot of things happening recently. It's definitely such a state. Personally, I'm quite busy, and then I can't find too many ways to quickly push forward in the short term. This energy can be said to be quite heavy. The person you're asking about can be said to already be in. I have given you the most attention within my ability or leisure. I thought of you. It seems that I didn't think of anyone else, so I give you this information. It's quite good. It's not that there's no imagination, but what's thought of in emotional terms is pretty much the above is the overall information. Hope it can help you. If you like UP's rhythm video, you can like it to support. If you want to know more news, you can also contact me separately.